thought this was a castle, but it's actually a pair of towers. That's also a gate.
See if we can find out the name of this place. Sorry to interrupt. What's the name of this place? The Spanish-speaking people.
Torres Les Serranos. Les Serranos. Las Torres de Serrano. Torres de Serrano. Quite
Sweet.
stunning, yeah.
Saturday night in Valencia.
I spent 2 months in Valencia, and I'm going to share with you what I think I would do and a few reflections on what I would do if I only had a few days or a week in Valencia. We'll hit some highlights here for you. Enjoy the view. The only thing better than going to the wonderful Mediterranean Sea by day is wandering around in the evening to the various bars and restaurants and the sites of the old Valencia area. This was used to protect the original city. They would close up the gates at night.
Built in 1392, 1398.
1392. Wow, that's a while ago.
At the end of the video, I'll tell you the best thing and the worst thing about Valencia.
Ways to have a great time is to just make sure you get down to the sea, get down to the Mediterranean Sea in the morning.
El Carmen and El Cabanyal are beautiful areas to wander around at night. There's tons of shopping in the El Carmen area and tourist attractions. This is the Quatre Carreras area, and it's full of sightseeing, modern architecture, shopping, museums. They have art museums, they have sort of experiential museums. It's quite something. Now we're getting into seeing a glimpse of El Cabanyal. This is North El Cabanyal, and a surf shop that we wandered into that is a place where you can get all sorts of hats, sunglasses, and also rent out equipment and arrange to have a guide take you out onto the sea for surfing lessons and various kinds of lessons. It's a fun shop with a lot of interesting stuff inside. You could get some good souvenirs, books, clothing, wetsuits, all sorts of stuff that's beach for beach lovers. Here we are at La Fábrica. I think that's what the locals call it for short. La Fábrica de Hielo or Hielo. But it's a wonderful place to go at night, live music. Oftentimes they have English entertainment, English entertainers, so you get a mix of expats and tourists and all sorts of people coming in.
I do recommend getting to El Cabanyal or getting to the sea in the morning. Generally, I find the weather to be more pleasant, but you never know. Every day is a bit different. Sometimes you have gorgeous afternoons as well, so it depends on the day. But lately, I've been enjoying the mornings more. So why not get up, hop in the sea, and then you can head in and do some shopping or check out some of the sites, historic buildings, the architecture. We went to the Oceanographic recently, which which I don't know if I would put it at the top of my list of things to do. It's similar to something you could do in some other major cities around the world, but they put on a great show with the dolphins, and those animals are unbelievable. So smart. I was blown away by that. So something to take the family to if you're at all curious. You haven't seen some dolphins in action. That was a highlight for me by far. And then you have some other gorgeous creatures at the oceanographic. But any which way you slice it, if you get a chance to see dolphins in action, that's a really special thing. So there you go, some tips, some advice. This guy's in the background fixing up the beach. So they do some maintenance in Valencia. Sometimes it feels like it's a little bit slow in terms of cleaning up and fixing up stuff. So it can be a little bit like on a note about messiness or a con about Valencia, that it sometimes feels a little bit grubby here and there. Like they're just slow to clean up compared to some cities that I've been to. But I guess like anywhere else, when you have a lot of sunshine, you got blue skies, it's just makes everything feel happier. So it's generally a pretty happy place. Whew. So I just got slapped around a little bit by the waves there in the sea. Nothing too tough, but I find it's nice to dive under the waves. If you can catch them, just go under rather than wait for them to slap you in the back. Don't put your back to them. Oh, wow. Anyway, fun stuff. Feels great. Thought you guys would enjoy being in the sea. What a way to wake up.
Speaking of waking up, the Boa Beach Cafe and Restaurant was a favorite spot to go. Great coffee, delicious food. I would highly recommend it. Good Wi-Fi. And this is in the heart of El Cabanyal, next to lots of other restaurants. Lastly, I wanted to mention the worst thing and the best thing about Valencia. The worst thing is theft. You just have to use common sense and keep your valuables close to you and do your best to lock up anything like bicycles. And you're looking at what I find to be the most wonderful thing, which is just looking around at the gorgeous architecture at night and soaking up the music and the liveliness and the beauty of Valencia's old town. It's quite something, and not to be missed. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe.